My name's Mia. I was born in Abbotsford, but right now I'm from Agassiz. Honestly, the first successful one has been VYPER, and I've only been a part of it for a couple weeks, which says a lot about the other programs. Because there's mutual respect that I haven't found in other youth groups. Like a lot of youth groups, it's the adults, the kids, and like the big guys. And with VYPER, I've noticed that we're on the same level as the workers, so we have a direct connection with the big guys. But with other programs, it's been like youth having to go through the adults, and then the adults filter out whatever they want to tell the big guys, and they don't really understand what youth actually want the big guys to know. And in VYPER, youth can walk right up to them and be like, hey, this is my issue, and they can face to face, not even like an email, not Facebook, face to face, be like, oh, okay. Like, seriously, there's a difference between listening and understanding. Like, there's a lot of, if a youth were to come up to an adult and be like, hey, I'm suicidal, the adult will go, okay, time to go to the hospital. You're gonna go kill yourself in like 20 minutes, aren't you? We better stop you right now. Instead of going, okay, so are you feeling sad, or are you feeling actually like you're going to go out and do something? And there's a difference between the two. And being a teenager, teenagers are extremely dramatic, and a lot of adults don't seem to understand that we're just being dramatic sometimes, and we don't always need to be shipped off places and told to talk to certain people. Sometimes we just want to go out for a coffee and talk about how bad our day was and how much we hate our mom. Like, just because we say we're suicidal doesn't mean we need to go to the hospital. It means that you need to figure out what that means, because not all youth know exactly what words are the right words. Some kids, they're more than sad, but they're not depressed. What do you call that? I don't even know what to call that. So, I don't know, it's really easy for the adults to assume that the kids are talking like adults when we're still just kids. That would be where you take a group of adults, and each adult is like, okay, I'm the adult that helps set up the building. I'm the adult that helps set up activities. I'm the adult that does this. I need X amount of youth to come with me, and I have the money. You just have to tell me what I need to do, and I will do my best to make that happen. That's like if youth want a building for sports, they're not going to want a building for coloring. If kids want a building for coloring, they're not going to want a building for sports. And it's like, instead of assuming what the youth want, actually bringing them into the empty building that they are planning on using as the youth center, and going, hey, what will go here and what will go there? Not this is going to go here and that's going to go there. Because nobody likes getting, like, as much as people are told what to do, and it's a thing of life, nobody likes being told you have to, or this is how it's going to be, and it's my way or the highway. Nobody likes that. Like, everyone likes a little bit of respect. Like, there's a difference between pick up that pencil and write me an essay to, could you please pick up that pencil and maybe write an essay? Like,
right.
You're more inclined to go after the second offer before the first one, because especially teens, we want wiggle room. We need to have some sort of loophole. We need to have some sort of space. We need to feel like we are in control. Because if we don't feel like we're in control, we feel like we're kids again. But we're in that weird stage of adults and kids where we still need instruction, but we don't need strict, in a box instruction. So far, I've been liking it because I've been talking to a lot of adults about this sort of thing instead of just fellow youth. And I've been getting a lot of good feedback from the adults. Like, not a lot of people have been like, oh, that's dumb. I've been getting a lot of, oh, that's a good point. Like I've got a lot of adults where I said, think of when you were a teenager and how dramatic you were, and how one day the world was ending and the next day everything's all good. And to think back to that, whenever a teenager says, I hate my life, I hate everything, all that, I say I hate everything all the time, but I like ice cream. I don't know. So, I don't know, I like that a lot of these adults are open-minded, and I appreciate that.